What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. This is a Patreon request. Whisper from Raid Shadow Legends. Don't play this game, so don't know the characters. But it was requested for a character from Raid. So this is the one I picked, Emmanuel, on Patreon. So let's go. Kind of complicated. She's got like armor on. That's the most complicated part, but we'll get going with the face first anyway. Landscape page. Pencils and erasers are essential for this. Don't use marker. Just do pencil first, sketch it lightly, and then you could put marker on top after once you're completed. But let's give this a go. So we start with our eyes. So we go out the center point, up, and we start with the top eyelid here, right? So we'll go diagonal, first like that, and then we will bring it across, like so. So thicken top eyelid up a little bit and add eyelashes because we got a female character. So that kind of thing, okay? And then we will go diagonal down here. Kind of like that, and then we'll go across underneath the bottom. You don't have to go the whole way, right? Sometimes with characters like this, it's good to sort of just stop, like kind of there. If you want, bring it the whole way, but I'm just going to stop there, right? And then her iris. Comes around like so. It's kind of like just a style choice. You can go the whole way if you want. You might have eyelid line or tear duct in there, and then her pupil, just a half circle underneath her eyelid there, like so, like that. Okay, so then over the other side, right? So we'll go eye width will fit in between. That's where our next eye will start, and then we go up again right over the top and add some eyelashes back here and thicken up our top eyelid. Right, and we go 2 or 3 eyelashes just here as well. Right, and then we go down the side with a sort of angled kind of area there, and then we can bring it underneath a little bit. And same sort of thing here. Right, and then iris, so half circle, like that, half circle for pupil, like so. Okay, standard sort of way of drawing female eyes. So then eyebrow, so kind of starting here. We'll bring it up, and then it kind of arches and curves down, like so. Then we just add a spot to color in, maybe some hair at the front, and then we'll go just right across. And they're kind of gray, so I won't shade them in black. I think they're like gray or purple because her hair is purple, so I'm not sure. So the eyebrow on the other side, we'll just leave them that, and then I'll color them after. Eyebrow on the other side here, and then we do the same thing, up, kind of arches down, and like a lot of this is covered by hair, so don't worry too much about this side because you can't really see it. And then on the other side, we go up and then down. And then under here we have eyelid lines. So some eyelid lines coming across, like so. And you might have a line underneath the eye. Oh, and eyelashes on the bottom here as well. Just kind of sticking off, like so. Okay, for a nose, so we go out, down. Now you can go the whole way down with a line, but sometimes with a nose and characters like this, less is more. So I'm going to leave a gap, and then we're going to come out to the point, down to there. And then our nostril curves out from the side, just there, and the nostril on the other side, there. Right, kind of an easy way to draw a nose. And then she's got piercings, one on that side, and another on this side of her nose. And then her mouth, so big lips. So we'll do the center line of her mouth first. So it kind of comes up, down in the middle, back up, and we go down again, kind of back up the side, right? Then the top lip, so it's kind of like the handle of a bow and arrow, so or a stretched out letter M. So it goes up, down in the middle, back up, and back down. Right, top lip, bottom lip, quite big as well. Curves around, and she's got like dark purple lipstick on, like so. And we'll make just this corners of her mouth a little bit darker, just to show that there's a bit of shadow there. And she's a piercing on her top lip, no, on her bottom lip, sorry, comes just here in the middle, and then another seems to come through her lip and on the other side. And then we have a V or something just there. And her chin, she's quite a square chin for a female, so it comes across like so. And then her jaw, well, check proportions first, I suppose. So top eyelid, or where her pupil is, to her nostrils is about the same as nostrils to the bottom of her chin. So here to here is about the same as here to here. Okay, so this bottom of her nose is about halfway between the eyes and the chin, see that? And then bottom of the nose to the bottom lip area approximately is about the same as bottom lip area to chin. Okay, so that's halfway between nose and chin. So there are your proportions. Once you get them, we can do our jaw. So we will draw our jawline going diagonal this way, and then this way. Quite a strong jaw again. So it goes out like so, and we're kind of beyond her, well, we're at the edge of her eyebrows, kind of. Okay, so we'll go from here. So we're like at the top of her lip. We're gonna go up like so. It kind of curves out for her cheekbone here, right? So it kind of curves out that way, and then it will go around and up there. So her cheekbone kind of comes in here, right? Kind of like curves in. And then her head will go up around that way. And then on this side, go up here. And we go underneath hair on this side, so we can't really see much, right? So we can see maybe her cheekbone line just coming in there, but kind of stops halfway. And then her head on this side just curves up and around, right? So just a round headline like that. And her ear, so lines up with her eyebrow, the top of it, and the bottom will line up with her nostrils. So it curves around like so, and underneath that. And then ear lines like so. Sort of thing that sticks off there, and like another one coming around this way. And then she has 3 piercings, just studs, just there, and then some on sticking. Are they sticking out or on the edge of her ear? It's hard to see. I'm gonna go with on the edge of her ear. And you know, if you go over any lines, you can just erase them. Can't see the ear on the, it's underneath her hair, so we'll just do her hair first. So we got like some hairlines just here, and then we have one piece of hair that comes all the way down, goes right across her eye, covers a bit of her eye here. Okay, so this like covers her eye basically, and this one will go back up, go around into there, and then so another one comes out from, say, here, down to there, it comes up, and then the earlobe comes around there. You can see a little bit of her ear on this side. So then down here we've got like some hair spikes, right? And this will start going around. So like it curves around the top, right? So let's say like around here, right? Maybe like one going around the back of her head, and then it'll go around like that. And then we have all hairlines inside here, okay? So no easy way. So let's just go for it. So we got like one. We'll just start adding texture lines and bumping lines that come out around. So as many of these now as you want. Maybe like something else in here. All right, and of course, like any eye lines, you can erase them. I'll do it after because it's quicker and easier. But you know, if you have an eraser or you're coloring, you can just color over those parts. Right, so she has this amulet like in the middle of her forehead, so it goes out, down here, and it's like an arrow pointing down, just there. And then there's another line on the inside somewhere here. Goes in, up, and then an edge line out, down, there. Like so. Oh, she has some like scars on her head, right? Real thin ones. Like that. Try more on her face. No. Okay. So what we can see of her neck, right? So neck comes down there behind the collar, and the front of the neck sort of goes a bit more straight, like here. And she has this big massive collar that comes all around, okay? So it comes out from here, there, it comes around the back of her neck, around, like down here, and then goes for her, wait, yes, no, I'm right. Oh, that was close. It goes out for her shoulder here. And the front will come this way, and this is like more open, right? So we need like a couple of edge lines for stuff like this. So this comes out around. So terms I use like edge lines. So it means like you have to draw the edge that we can see of this leather. Okay, so you'll like do another line just to show that it has a raised up edge, basically. See that? And then there's another sort of section here, and this has an edge as well, so it goes and joins the edge here. So I hope that makes sense, like when I say edge lines, right? And we could have some details in around here. Like there's just some like texture lines and stuff on the leather going that way. And then we have the other side of her collar. So we have a bit like going that way on the inside. And then the outer edge. So we'll go, so this way goes, so this has like 2 sections as well. So this one will go in here. Like down like that. And then this has an edge. This kind of disappears in behind an amulet or something here, but I'll come back to that. Don't get distracted. So this comes up that way. More sort of texture lines on the leather, like so, and then there's a line that goes back around there. And then we got like a neck muscle line here, here. Right, then there's like a strap on this side, shoulder armor and stuff. Right, well, I'll just add this strap here first anyway. So it comes across, it's the biggest thing I can see. So it comes across here, down to there, and then we give it like an edge. Right, like that. And it has 3 metal studs on it. And then this strap goes underneath 3 straps. So we'll draw them. Right? They're kind of all leather, so kind of bendy and bumpy. So always with characters like this, they're you know, in like video games like Raid and stuff, they're very elaborate costumes and things, so they can be quite detailed. And then the top here and the bottom, right, and these have metal studs and stuff on them like that. That's the shoulder going that way. So the shoulder on this side, you can't really see it. What do we do? Right, so this comes out in there. So this is the inside of her collar, right? And then, so this kind of, the inside of this comes out and down and around here, and then this has an edge line that goes up here. So then this curves around underneath here, and then her chest sticks out this side, right? So it kind of curves out and down there. And then more sort of leather straps and things comes into there. We give this an edge. Right, and so her shoulder on this side comes out here, but goes underneath a piece of armor or something. Right, and there's like another line that goes back that way. So we have an amulet in the middle of her chest that'll show like the line of her body going this way, right? So it curves out like so first. And we have a bit of a square top or something to it here. It curves around from behind her neck. So it's coming, if you imagine, it's coming from behind her neck, out from underneath the collar here. And it's got a spike on it there. And then this comes down into here. And then big amulet, right? So it comes down, out, right? So angled lines. Sorry, I thought my video stopped recording there. So angled, where's the picture gone? Oh, so organized. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Hopefully I edit this out. If I don't edit this out, I apologize. Where is she gone? There. Oh, why can't I see that? Okay. Sorry. So then this goes down, up to there, down. Like this. There's like a spike sticking off here. Back in, down like that, right? And there's a spike on this side as well. So it goes like out to there. No. Yes. Down. You can see less of this one. Up. Comes out from underneath this. Spikes up. Back in. Down. Into here. Right, and then this comes down into there. And then this goes out, in, down. Yeah, and that comes to a point. It just goes off my page. I couldn't fit it in. And then we have a big black jewel up here, right? So kind of like an arrow pointing up this way, and then an arrow pointing down this way. Then you kind of just join these together. You could use a ruler if you wanted, but to keep it super straight. Yep. Right. Then there's a center to it. So an arrow there, an arrow here, and then you join those together. So it's kind of on the top. So this side is wider because we're looking at it from this side. You know what I mean? So like this gap is bigger than this on this side, right? Because it's on top. And we got some perspective when we're drawing in 2D. Edge lines, just to make it look, they go to the corners of each of those patterns. There. And something there. And then there's some little extra lines on this so that you just follow the shape around again. Like that. I think there's like some patterns or something on this. So, okay, so we have some strapping coming over our chest, right? So like leather straps. One here kind of comes out here. Down around, curving. Like that, right? And then there's two more of those. Wait. There. There. Yeah. And then down here. Down here. Down there. And then that's the top of that one. And the bottom of this one like goes there. And then there's like kind of like edge. Like so. Studs there. Studs there. 3 on each leather strap. Right, and then we have a seam line coming down for the fabric underneath the leather, right? Or is it leather? Still, maybe it is. Right, so then those pieces of armor on both sides of her shoulder. There's more leather here, but we're just drawing this piece of armor first, right? So it comes down this way. It's like shoulder armor out. Down to there. Down into there. Okay, so it's kind of like steps down, right? And then the rest of the strapping, so like we've got like our armpit line, so there. And then some more strapping coming down across our shoulder like this. Then another one there. Bum, bum, bum. And then like line that way. Right, so another one that way. So this thing back here, right? So we got like the bit that our shoulder goes in, and then an edge comes up like so. And we spike it down, and then it'll come out like this, and then there's 3 little spikes here. 1, 2, 3, and then we go out like that. Then this goes in, and then flies back up here. So now there's like a face here, okay? So this will be complicated enough, but these guys have lines that come down like so. Before we do the face, right, we'll just do the gold. This comes in from this line, and then we will go down, out, down again, into there, and then it comes out to here. This is pretty complicated, no easy way of doing this. You just gotta try and copy it as best you can, the shape. And this comes up, down to there. Then there's all more patterns inside here. So we've got like another line going down there, out to there, down, out, in, down, like so. And then in, up, down, up, out, in, up. We're just going around this outside. I'm just saying like in, up, out. But there's no way of describing what I'm doing. I'm just doing it as best I can, you know, copying the shapes I can see. Up there. Again, up. Here, and then I think there's like another edge or something there. And then out. Just these edge lines coming down this way. And another one here. Like so. Let me go down to here. Another line up the middle of these. Like that. And then some more armor. There's like a thing sticking down here. And then some more armor lines. Like so. Right, and then we have these spikes. Just these kind of triangles. That. So to there, right? Maybe an edge just here. And then there's like a face or something here. So it comes like down, and out for the nose, out for the mouth, and down for the chin. Just there, and then you can add like a hairline So the line's going back this way. And then I. So it's just like drawn in, kind of weird. It's not. Kind of a face best you can. It's kind of one of those cherub statues. On this side, then she has more hair coming down from behind this. Right, just adds like it's a long sort of ponytail kind of thing. So loads of just hairline texture lines going this way. It's really long, goes like flowing down that way. Then we'll attempt to do something like this over here. So her body, you'll see, is like turned away. So this side is a little bit different. It's a little bit smaller. So it comes down here, in, down to there. And then we will attempt something similar so we can't really see as much. We'll go out the top. And then this goes up, down, up, down, up, down. There's 3 sort of spiking lines like that, and then this comes into there. So it's much smaller now than this side because foreshortened perspective, right? So what that means is center line for her chest is here. So this side of her shoulder is twice as big nearly as this side because this is turned away. See, from here to here, if you brought that out, it would go right to the edge of my page, right? So this is like much smaller. From here to the center of her neck, say, will nearly go across twice because it's twice as big. Right, and we can see, what can we see? So that sort of head sticks out here, but we can't really see the face part. We can just see like a cheek, and because it's turned away from us again. And then some more sort of lines coming out from that. Curving down. I think we got like one of those spikes sticking out here. We can add the hair for that head. Just there. And then this comes out. Down, in. Just like this part, but skinnier because it's turned away from us again. Right, and then what we can see of patterns and things. So this goes up that way. And then this has a kind of an edge, so it comes down, spikes down to there. Something maybe here. And then up again. Down into there, and then a center line there. Perhaps this kind of a thing, but you can't see much. But we do have some of those pyramid kind of spikes sticking off. Add as much as you can. Like so, and then some more armor coming down in here. something like that. And then I think we've got like some more leather strapping coming across here, like along the shoulder, like that. Shoulder goes down into there, somewhere back in there. So it's all black inside there. Is that everything? I think it is. There you go. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. That's how to draw Whisper from Raid.